Hello, gurus. Good morning. Welcome to another episode. Yesterday, about 10 hours ago, I closed my trades and I warned on X that I think there's rising wedges that are breaking down. I closed my Bitcoin, Ethereum trades, quite big in the negative actually. And then I opened trades lower and then I bought the dip after it dropped. So I actually warned everyone before the drop. What caused that massive drop yesterday? The Fed reduced the rates by 0.25%, which everyone expected, which is quite bullish. But then they said that they're going to reduce less rates and that inflation could still be high for a few years. And that's what dropped the market so strongly. We're going to jump in the charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm going to show you my trades. And I opened quite big trades on those drops. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. And luckily, yesterday I was feeling like really I felt worried as I had those trades open. I felt I should close them. My intuition was correct. As soon as I closed them, about a few hours later, then we had that massive drop. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. I'll show you on X what I'm talking about. So here you can see I've got 95,300 followers. Somehow I warned 68,000 people about the drop before it happened. 16 hours ago, closed Bitcoin trade in slight profit and set orders on support lines. So I closed my Bitcoin trade. Then a few hours after that, also closed my Uni and Ethereum in loss. They both broke major support line trades, set trades lower. And I closed Bitcoin and Uniswap and Ethereum both in quite big losses, 14K. You can see it broke the trend line. And then after that happened, I bought, So after that happened, Jerome Powell, I'll try to go to where I posted it and then we can watch. So here, 15 hours ago, closed Bitcoin trades in slight profit and set orders for support lines, closed Uni and Ethereum trades in the negative. And then my trades are set for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ton, Dodge, Uni. I no longer want to open trades up here, only on spike downs. I was getting worried for some reason. I felt really strongly that I should close the trades. I was buying Bitcoin at 16K last year, Ethereum for $700, Uni for $8. I want to be defensive up here and long on major red days. You trade how you want. These are my trades. Don't copy. Trading is dangerous. And then, 14 hours ago, so about 5 hours after that, we had a massive spike down in the markets and it got just destructive. Jerome Powell says we're not allowed to own Bitcoin, and one old man speaks and does this to the markets, and people call this capitalism, and he just decimated. And it wasn't just crypto, it was also the stock markets. And then I opened a Bitcoin and Ethereum trade. You can see one man F's the entire crypto market at once, and it wasn't just crypto, it was also the stock market. You can see here 310 million were liquidated after I warned everyone. Also, so then you can see bought more Bitcoin, so it's where I closed it and then where it dropped. Over 1.5 trillion was wiped out of the US stock market today. So it wasn't, and also 150 billion also wiped from crypto markets. So one old man speaks and wipes out $1.65 trillion from the markets. 40,000 people see me close my Bitcoin and Ethereum trades 5 hours before a mega drop, and I lose 400 followers. How is that possible? Some weird, I'm shadow banned, I'm pretty sure. And then Bitcoin, one man speaks and people think the West is capitalist, and just decimated the crypto and stock markets. It was a big drop. And then I added more to my trades, and Bitcoin and Ethereum, thou shall not pass. And you can see my sell on Bitcoin before I warned everyone. Then it dropped to 98 from 105. Lucky I closed those trades, because those active trades would have been hit pretty hard if I didn't close it. Then I bought it at 98,700. And you can see my trades are now active. And if we go into X, on Bybit, my trading account, I still took a hit on that drop, but I've got now my active trades, quite good entries in my opinion. So you can see my true trades. I've got Bitcoin, 6 Bitcoin and 130 Ethereum at 3,700, slightly down both these trades, and Bitcoin at 101,000. I activated a little bit early. I could have waited a bit more, a few hours later, and it dropped even more, but you can see it bounced back quite strongly. So this is where I warned everyone and sold it at 104, and this is where I activated the trades around 100, and I added even at 99. You can see here I added some trades at 99 as well, but it went to 98,700. It's slightly almost even, and same with Ethereum. This is when I warned everyone. I sold Ethereum here, slightly in loss, around 14K loss, but for my account quite small. And then still a big loss, but not so drastic. But lucky I closed it, because as soon as I closed it, it massively spiked down. And now my trades are almost back into profits. These are quite big trades now. This Ethereum trade is almost 500,000, and this Bitcoin trade is 600,000. So now I'm both active in both these trades. Let's go into the technicals. and the market just getting hammered on all of that. It was very red day in the markets. Bitcoin 101,000, and you can see it's playing out this rising wedge on the 4-hourly. Remember when I said at 16K I was going heavy long and I was buying spot and heavy long. Now I'm doing 4-hourly breakout trades and I'm being very defensive. So you can see here my Bitcoin 4-hourly on Bitcoin, you can see it was a rising wedge. This is why I also was getting worried and closed it. Builds pressure, and it breaks down. The target of this rising wedge is actually around 95,000. So make sure your stop loss, your liquidations are below 95,000. And it came down to the support at 98,600. Quite a strong support to hold that drop. To be honest, it was panic in the markets, and it wasn't just crypto, it was also the stock markets. Now the rising wedge could play out, like we're holding on support. We got a bit of a bounce, volume spiked, but not so much, to be honest. We came down to 98,600. It's trying to hold on. What it does today is very important. We have a lot of support here, so it is trying to hold on here. That was the major area of support, but this rising wedge target is actually 95K. If it drops further, that would be brutal for the markets. Let's go into Ethereum, where I would open a trade. If you're not in a trade, I'd be more conservative here. There's a very strong support, I would say, here on the monthly support. I would do this with my trade and then taking it back to all-time high. I would open it on this support and stop loss just beneath this yellow line. So risking 96,300 open, stop loss 94,600, risking 1,600 to make 15,000 for the all-time high per Bitcoin. With 10x leverage, that would be 150,000. So it's risking 1,600 to make 15,000 per Bitcoin. With 10x leverage would be 150,000. That's the trade I would take on Bitcoin. And Ethereum has a similar pattern, but we're getting a bounce back on Ethereum, which is good. But you can see it had a double top on Ethereum. It was a clear double top, actually, a little bit higher. So that's what was confusing. And then we just dropped. The big support was at 3,400, and we came down to around 3,543. However, again, I would be more conservative. If you're not in a trade yet, I would wait to some kind of, and you could see there was a rising wedge on Ethereum as well. That played out, rising wedge here. It was actually clear, builds pressure and breaks down, and that actually hit the target of the rising wedge, I would say. If we measure out the rising wedge here, target is 3,200. I would take a trade from 3,400 because that is a strong support. We came very close. We came down to 3,539. Then I would take it back to all-time high. But again, you have to be cautious. We have to see how it will do in the next few days. So opening 3,455, stop loss 3,397, take profit 4,000, risking 51 per Ethereum to make 650 with no leverage. With 10x leverage would be $6,500 per Ethereum. And again, I'm currently in these two trades. I've got Bitcoin and Ethereum trades active, and I've got trades on Ton and Sol. Ton at $4.50 and Sol at $1.62. But again, quite a big hit on my account also. This account dropping in the last week from 1,227. So I took about 100K hit in the last week. In the last month, still up from 789. So still up around 350,000. But from the top, I had 1,288 when I sold it before that big drop on the 8th of December. Better I had just not traded actually the top and waited for a lower low. I'm down around from the top around 150,000 from the top, but from the low, I'm still up around 500,000 almost this month, which is beautiful. If you want to trade like join us in the Telegram. There's he taught us a lot. I think James sent us by God. I think the Lord blesses him every day. I'm so blessed, guys. Thank you so much. I'm saved from losses. Thank you again, James. You're welcome. I warned everyone before that big drop. Protect your capital. And you can see everyone discussing here. There's around 800 of you. He's the best in the field, has no equal. Subscribers will return twice as much. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the comments. Join them in here. The liquidity got taken out all the way to 99K. A lot of the liquidity now is sending 108, 111K. So if it spikes back up, that would where it would try to take out the liquidity. Thank you for sharing that chart. Thank you for helping the community. And helping the community, you win $100. The community, you win $100. And someone also, I gave them already a prize for helping me. Look, I can get back into the chat. They showed me how to do it. Thank you so much for the person who showed me. I already gave them a prize And join us in the Telegram. All the links are down below underneath the video. If you want to trade, go underneath the video, sign up to Bybit, 60k bonus. It's my main exchange for trading. Weex also gives you a $200 sign-up bonus. And now Bitunix is available to everyone in the world. The links are down in the description. And jamescryptoguru.com for the courses and for the free Telegram. That's my updates in the market, everyone. Love you all. Be defensive out there. Now what I'm doing, at the lows at 16k, I was going heavy long Bitcoin, heavy long spots, heavy spot positions. Now I'm setting low buy orders. And if Bitcoin or Ethereum or something spikes down, I want to activate on the lows. So when it bounces back, make profit. But the problem is, I did that yesterday, but we didn't get much of a bounce back. Let's see how it plays out today. It's very, very important. If we don't get a strong bounce back today, I have to close the trades because it's quite dangerous. It means there's not much buying pressure. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Let me know any questions you have down below. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.